Hi, everybody, and welcome to a new week of Waste Watchers. I have chosen the topic this week of talking about a diet program, and it can be one that you're on or one that you are aware of and heard of. I chose the one that I'm on because I have the most information about it, and I think, in my opinion, that it's the only one that really works. So, I'm going to talk about it, and that is Weight Watchers. So, when you join Weight Watchers, there is a fee, and I believe that it's $15 a week. I could be wrong, but um, and that's for attending meetings and whatnot. I think that it's cheaper if you join online. I didn't exactly do any research for this, which I should have, but I felt like just going with the information that I have from joining. So, when you join Weight Watchers, you get a weight record book, and it looks like this. And my leader put on the top of it how many points that I get, and I get 29 points. Now, it depends on your weight and your height on the amount of points you get, but the lowest amount of points you can get is 29, so I'm at my lowest. And for every day, like your daily allowance, it is 29 points, like for me. And with every week, for an entire week, you get 49 weekly bonus points, which in the beginning I was using every week, and she told me that it was okay to do that, but recently I have switched to not using them, and I find I'm losing more weight. I do use them if there's a special event, and that's what I've decided to do, is to use them for special events and everything. You also get a Kickstart Getting Started guide when you join. It explains activity points, it explains going through different foods, the stuff you can buy, and whatnot. And your activity points also go by your height and your weight. And for me, 20 minutes of medium or high intensity workout. And it's 20 minutes, like if I go for a 30-minute walk, most of the time I only count 20 minutes of it, and that gets me 2 activity points for me. I find the program very easy. Fruit is 0 points, and all vegetables except corn, peas, and potatoes are free also, which is great because I can have a lot of things that I do enjoy, and I just keep track of my points. But what I've learned with this program is I need to track, and in the weeks that I haven't tracked, I've done horribly. If I track and see what the points I have and see what I have left, I feel that I do great. And there's the other option. Sorry. There's the other option with this of doing the Simply Filling. It's called Program with Weight Watchers, and it is points plus, but it's for those of you who don't want to track, who do well without tracking and counting points, and you eat the power foods. Now, the power foods would be such things as your fruit and vegetables, your whole wheat grains, and stuff like that, the basic food groups, which you can look up yourself. And there is the calculator, which I do have also. The new calculations with Weight Watchers go by the carbs, the fiber, the fat, and the protein. And it tends to, if you look at foods with more fat and carbs are more points, and foods higher in fiber and protein are less. So, it is a wonderful thing because it does make you really aware of the food that you're intaking. The food, every bite you put in your mouth, you really do look at those nutritional values. Well, I do now anyway, I find. And the calculator that you do receive, well, you do pay for it. It's $9, and then it goes to $18 if you want a second one. I find they're very good for grocery shopping because when I go grocery shopping, I like to take my time, and so I don't mind doing the calculations while I'm there. Um, some of the great food that I have a lot of angel food cake now, not a lot of it, but if I want a special dessert of a cake of some sort, that's what I have. Um, I don't buy a lot of the Weight Watchers products because they are expensive and because some of them don't taste that great. Some of them are good, but not that I could find something better that I would like. But as far as foods and that, you can certainly ask what types of foods and the amount of points of certain foods. I don't mind answering that. But as far as rating a program, I would say that this program is the best because my opinion is Jenny Craig, it's mostly frozen food and stuff from what I've seen. And who wants to live on frozen food the rest of their life? I don't think. I don't. I'd like to live on real food, and I feel that with Weight Watchers I can do it the rest of my life. Maybe not counting, but maybe doing the counting and the tracking until I would reach my goal, and then doing the simply filling. So, that's me. And as you can tell, there's kind of a new look to my video. It's a little more enhanced. I accidentally smashed my laptop last Friday with my clumsiness of trying to put it in the bag and dropping it. But anyway, this is my husband's Mac I'm using, so it's a little bit more high tech. Although I don't really like it, only for the fact of you can see me way more clearly, and I don't really like that because I'm not a fan of my looks. So, alright, I hope that everyone has a great Tuesday, and I shall see you next week. I may actually be reporting from Halifax next week, I'm not sure. So I shall see you then.